Good evening, if it is indeed your evening. You can tell by my current attire that either I run late at night or I go for a run in the morning or do some exercise and then get sufficiently busy that I fail to have a shower and fail to change clothes. That will be my small task for the rest of today. But wherever you might be, I hope that you are well. It's a very challenging situation that so many people are in around the world, and I've actually taken a couple of nights off, if that's the right expression, in which I haven't read a poem either from my current volume or the previous two books. So I thought I'd come back to it tonight and read a shorter poem from Exploring Rights, the current volume. And it's very simple. It's called Nightholding. And it's about the ways in which obviously we sleep, and if you sleep with a loved one, how you hold each other when you're awake, and how you hold each other when you're asleep, and or maybe one of you's asleep, is quite different. And it becomes a sort of dance, I suppose, a nocturnal dance. The end of this poem sounds polemical. It isn't controversial. The last few words are, "For if dance has a meaning, it is this." Now, clearly dance does have meaning, implied meaning, and is subject to interpretation. And dance is just one of those most wonderful things in which you can express some joy often in life. It's not always joy. It could be, I'm no dance expert or specialist. I like to dance, but I'm not a dancer. And I didn't always like to dance. So it's become a slightly learned skill. And I think particularly in British culture, some people are quite self-conscious about dancing. It's a bit like karaoke. It only happens if they've had too much to drink. And then, of course, the results are quite interesting. So I wouldn't say I'm a natural to this. So when I talk about dance here, it's not dance as such, but it is dance in this implied sense of what happens when two people are asleep. The nocturnal dance, as I mentioned. So this poem is called Nightholding, and it's one of the quieter pieces in Exploring Rights. And I don't think it needs any more introduction. Hopefully not. Nightholding. There is a difference between the hold of your embrace, awake, among the smaller hours, and your sleeping touch. That unconscious dance of moving limbs, and the unconscious wish that tugs at the hold of each our guiding principles, which, by morning, as you awake, may become conscious again, so that we resume rehearsing that difference between each of our holds and each our breaths. For if dance has a meaning, it is this.